Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode from Fluency First. I should have, I could have, and I would have. Or as Americans say, I shoulda, or I coulda, or I woulda. What do they mean and how to use them? Coming up next. What's up everybody, Mohave here and welcome to a new episode from Fluency First. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is today's topic. Should have, could have, and would have. I will start with should have. Should have means that something didn't happen, but we wish that it had happened. I think I should have studied harder before the exam. We simply believe that there would have been a better results or a better outcome if this thing had happened. And of course, shouldn't have is the opposite, or it expresses the negative form of the same thing. Something that had happened and we wish that it didn't happen. And to make it clear, I'm going to give you some examples. Oh, I think I got sick. I should have taken the jacket before I go out. Oh, you are at my doorstep now? I'm not there now, man. You should have called me before you come. An example on the negative form, which is shouldn't have. Oh, I think I shouldn't have wasted my time watching this nonsense movie. The golden rule, just bear that in mind. Should have, could have, would have. The three of them are used to talk about things in the past. And now is the time for could have. Could have basically means that something was possible to be done in the past. But of course it didn't happen. An example, if you had called me, I could have passed by the supermarket and got all the groceries we need. I think the team could have won the match if they had played harder. And a negative example. You couldn't have helped him anyway. He was addicted to it. That was a lot of work. I couldn't have done it without your help. Last but not least, would have. Alright, it mainly means that something didn't happen in the past because something else didn't happen first. So if it's like something was depending on something else to happen first, if that happened, that would have happened. Let's take an example. If I had received my salary, I would have bought this nice jacket. And one more negative example. If you had told me that this car has bad reviews, I wouldn't have bought it. Always remember that after would have or could have or should have, there is a verb, and this verb comes in the third form, which is the past participle. So I would have eaten. If the verb, for example, is eat, then I would have eaten, or I could have eaten, or I should have eaten. You can't say I would have eat or I would have ate. No, the third form. We know that there are three forms of every verb. The first one is the infinitive, which is the present, and the past simple, and the past participle. We always use the past participle after have. I have done my homework, I have eaten, I have worked hard, I have played football, etc. So the same thing happens here. Would have done, could have done, should have done. And there is nothing else that can come after any of these three chunks. Only verb in its past participle form. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. If it was, give me some examples in the comment section. Special thanks to my good friend Mu'taz. He suggested something to talk about in the next video. I'll be talking about it in the next video. And you guys, I would really appreciate it if you can give me some I wouldn't say ideas because there are a lot of ideas, but I really want to know what exactly the points that you would want me to talk about. What exactly is that you find it hard or difficult to comprehend or apply when speaking English. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, I forgot. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and push that button. Give it the click